God revealed himself in different times and in various ways, many ways. Well, think of some ways, for example, that God revealed himself to the people of Israel in the Old Testament. So there were some occasion when God spoke to people directly, and there were some occasions, some situation when God revealed himself through dreams. And there were some occasions when God revealed himself through particular sign, like what he did for Gideon when Gideon asked for sign. And there were times when God revealed himself through casting of lots, or through the Urim and Thummim by the priest, like what David did when he asked for knowledge if he's gonna pursue or not pursue the enemy that invaded and took all his people. And there were times when God manifested himself through what we called a Theophany. Okay, what we know about theophany. What is theophany? And we should be familiar with this term because theophany points to a very important type of revelation by which God made himself known to the people of Israel in the Old Testament. So what is theophany? Okay, by definition, we get the word, the beginning, Theos. Theos, we know that Theos means God. And the word phan comes from the word phaneros, which means manifestation. Greek word, manifestation. Phaneros. So we have theophany, which means manifestation of God, which is an outward visible manifestation of the invisible God. So when we say theophany, it is the visible manifestation of the invisible God. So what are the examples of theophanies that we encounter in the Old Testament? Maybe perhaps the most famous one is or was the burning bush that Moses noted in the wilderness, when Moses saw this bush that was burning but was not consumed. And Moses approached near to the bush, and God spoke to Moses from the bush saying, I am who I am. And so the bush was an outward visible manifestation of the invisible God. The bush was that theophany of God. Also, the pillar of cloud and the pillar of fire that led the people of Israel through when they escaped Egypt, through their wandering in the wilderness after the exodus from their exodus from Egypt. That is also a visible outward manifestation of the invisible God. So that pillar of cloud and pillar of fire is a theophany. These are some of the ways in which God manifested himself in the Old Testament.